Okay, what we have here is a 2003 GMC Sierra. Same as the Silverado. I believe they're 99 and on up. And I'm doing a torsion key lift on it that someone bought off eBay. And the problem I ran into that I think probably everyone runs into is the torsion bars were seized. They were seized to the keys. They were seized in the control arms as well, but with a little bit of finesse with a hammer, I was able to get them out. As you can see, I marked each one. I don't know how important that's going to be, but I marked them so I can clock them when I put them back in. And there's also a, if you can see that mark there, there's also a corresponding mark on the end of the torsion bar. The problem I ran into was the torsion bars would not come out of the keys. The keys were seized and the torsion bars were stuck in the cross member. I managed to get them loose from here, but I couldn't get the cross member out because, as anybody who's tried to do this job knows, you can't get the cross member out if the keys are still on the end of the torsion bars. Well, I found a quick, easy fix to this problem, and I figured I'd share it because I looked on YouTube and I didn't see another video like this. So what I did, with this cross member in place, this cross member goes just like that right there, right up in the frame. You can see on both sides, I cut a notch out right there, right there. I did both sides, right there, right there. The reason why I did that, sorry if I'm making you sick here, is the way the key sets in there, like this right there, with the torsion bar running through it. By cutting that notch out, it allowed me to slip the key out with the torsion bar on it, remove the cross member, remove the torsion bars. The keys still wouldn't come out with all the hammering in the world. And everything I looked on Google said to get a bigger hammer, take your skirt off, hit it like a man, whatnot. So what I did was I cut a slit in each one of them. That's all it took. That little slit right there, set them down, hit them a few times with the hammer, they came right off. Now, obviously, I'm going to do some cleanup on this before I put it back together because I don't want to run into the same problem down the road. But you cut that slit in there, that's just enough to relieve the tension and get the torsion keys off the torsion bar. This right here, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you know, you cut that, you weaken it, whatever. This actually isn't structural. The way this sits in here, the top of the torsion key presses against there, and here's the little tab that goes in here with your, if I can get it in there, with your bolt right there that pushes up on it, pushes up against the key. So what I'm going to do now, before I even put this thing back together, I got these on. Obviously I'm going to clean this up, put some anti-seize on it. I mean, I don't know that I'm ever going to take it apart in the future, but the guy that owns the truck may want to take it apart. I'm going to clean this up. I saved both pieces, and I'm going to weld it back in. I'm going to make it all nice, doing a real nice weld. And I'll be able to put this back in the truck and slide these torsion bars in from the front like how they were supposed to come out, but obviously they don't. They only give you this little provision right here on each side. Little tiny provision for you to hit the end of the torsion bar. And unless you got another guy with you know, some real brave hands, I just don't see that happening. I hit this thing with everything I had. I ran my air hammer against it and everything. Would not come out. One other quick help thing I want to point out here is a lot of people have a ball joint press. Anybody that's doing this probably has a ball joint press for doing your ball joints or your universal joints or whatnot. This works great if you don't have the torsion key, or the torsion key tool to relieve the stress. You don't want to just turn that bolt back and forth because you're going to break it off in there. It's not made to support that kind of stress. But with the torsion key in place, you just slide this up right here, and you run your gun on the end of that, and that'll actually push the key up far enough to where you can get the bolt, you can get the little lock piece out of there without any problems at all. So just a little quick tip. I didn't see any of these on YouTube. I was looking for a fast, easy fix, and obviously, I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. And I got the idea that if I just cut the one side of this, right here and right there, just big enough so the bar fits through, I can get this right out of the truck. I can take the bar out with these on. They're so much easier to remove if they're rusted. Some of the videos I watched, they literally fell right off while the guy was taking it apart. I don't know where they're from. I live in northern Michigan, and everything I deal with is rusted junk like this right here. So I just thought I'd share this real quick, real easy. I'm going to clean this up, weld them back in, put this back in place, clean up the end of the bar with some anti-seize, put the new keys in, and I should be rocking and rolling here. Just for comparison, let me line these keys up, and you can see, there we go. Well, you can't see because I got to flip them over. You can see the difference from the new key to the old key. It's not a lot, just a subtle difference, but that's going to, that little bit right there, that's going to make all the difference in the world when we're trying to line this thing back up and bring the front end up. I measured it before I took it apart. The front was exactly 2 inches lower than the rear, and the guy wants it level, so that's my goal. But anyway, just wanted to share that quick tip with you. I didn't see it on there, so here it is. Take care.